If you grew up in Australia in the 1980s, you might be familiar with this tune. Hunter! 24 episodes of the ABC children's program Hunter were filmed in and around Hobart. They were distributed to schools across the country and repeated up to 20 times until 1992. Actor Philip Sabine played Hunter, a curious and slightly eccentric inventor who encouraged kids to explore and develop a positive attitude towards the world around them.
Hunter was an investigator. He didn't really know anything much, but he knew that he didn't know. And I think that was important.
Each episode, Hunter would learn new things about a range of subjects, like pets, cooking and space, with a little help from his friends.
Albert was a mouse, a white mouse, and he was Hunter's constant companion. He used to live on my hat and in my pockets and in a special part of the bike that was built for him.
And of course, not to forget the ever-popular Computer Cat.
Ah, CC, yes, Computer Cat, the know-all. Yes, she was a bit of a nuisance in that she always knew things or had access to it, whereas Hunter didn't. He just had to ask questions, and CC, or Ratbag, always had the answers. Damn it.
I know I'm right.
Computer Cat was made by Hobart's long-running Terrapin Puppet Theatre, but it was local stage legend Noreen Lamotte's voice and talent that brought CC to life.
You went into space. You were on the moon. On your bike.
Yes, of course, you silly cat. You remember?
As for the tech-savvy feline herself, Terrapin donates all of its significant puppets to the Tasmanian Museum and Gallery. And safe within the TMAG archives, you'll find a familiar furry blue face. But there's a problem.
Well, I have to tell you now that this isn't Computer Cat. This is Computer Cat's cousin, Sandy.
Sandy appeared in only one episode.
Bit of a mystery, eh, Hunter?
And the real Computer Cat is in my shopping trolley.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. And I'd like to donate it to
Oh, that'd be
you.
fantastic.
And here is the real Computer Cat. Come on, sweetheart. There she is.
Oh, look at that.
Ah, I stole her. We had a party at the ABC when children's education television closed, and Philip and I left the party together, and walking down the stairs we discovered Computer Cat hanging by her neck in the stairwell, and somebody had made a cardboard knife with cardboard blood drops dripping from it that was stuck into her chest. And we felt very sorry for her, and Philip said, I think you should take her home. So we cut her down and I took her home, and she's lived there ever since.
Oh, never mind. It was meant to be a joke. Didn't you get it?
No. She was a little show-off, wasn't she?
She was annoying. Annoying. Bossy knew everything. I think she was the sort of early 80s version of Wikipedia in cat form.
Aye, Captain.
I just loved knowing everything, and I think I had a superior sort of tone to my voice when I...
You've always had that, Noreen.
Never.
Take a closer look and you might see some familiar faces in Hunter.
The episode was about bouncing balls, and I suppose naturally the ABC didn't want to have to pay any more actors to work on the program than they would otherwise, so they go to the sports department. So I'm thinking about my line of dialogue while I'm running into the net and not thinking too much about leaping the net. And my foot caught the wire at the top of the net and broke the net, and I came crashing down in a big heap. But thankfully, the cameraman hadn't buttoned on.
Odd sort of play.
Then when we did it for real, I did manage to get over the net and remember my line of dialogue, so it was an acting triumph.
Things sometimes went wrong behind the scenes too.
Albert was my responsibility. And of course, come the weekends, he'd have to come home with me. Come Monday morning, I couldn't find Albert. So I had to make a quick dash to the pet shop to get a replacement Albert. And not being in the job for longer, I was a bit nervous whether I'd be sprung or not. But yeah, that happened a couple of times, but I think I got away with it.
To this day, Hunter remains a fondly remembered part of Australian television history.
I did a production of The Sound of Music, and usually when I do a play, I have a little biography that's in the program, and I have never mentioned Computer Cat at all. Somebody else wrote the biographies, and he had known that I did this program, and he mentioned it in the biography. And I was astounded at the number of young actors who came running up and said, "No, I didn't know you were Computer Cat. I loved Hunter."
I got one email from one guy who said that show got him interested in science, and he is now a practicing scientist. So
How wonderful.
yeah, I didn't. I was so embarrassed I didn't reply, but I still get called that by certain people when I walk down the street. G'day, Hunter.